Hello riders, welcome back to Ride with GPS. Today I'm going to show you how to generate a cue sheet for a ride you've uploaded or a ride you might have copied from another rider's profile. This might be familiar to some of you as we had a similar video here on our YouTube channel tackling the same topic, but that was based on the older version of the site. So since this is a somewhat frequent question we get, we thought we would address it here on the current version. Basically, when you upload a ride to the site, you are uploading data from your device onto your profile. To be able to modify that ride, it needs to be saved as a route so we can get it to interact with Google's mapping service. So let's do this. So I'm currently here on my home page, and I've got a bunch of rides and routes. So I'm going to find a ride that I have uploaded onto my profile. We can select this one. Now the first step is to get it as a route on your profile. So to do this, I'm going to come to the right here and select copy to my routes, and it's now a route. And I'm now going to select edit my copy. And this now brings up your ride, which is now a route. So what we need to do is get the route to interact with Google's mapping service. To do this, we're going to need to add some control points to the route. So I'm going to come over here to the right and select Add Remove Control Point. Now I'm going to place a couple of control points here on my route, and in between those points, I'm going to click on the route and I'm going to hold down, and I'm basically going to snap it back into place. And there you have it. You'll see it has now kind of become more of a 90-degree turn, and you'll see that my first cue has now appeared over on the left side panel. So I know that I have had success with that. So since I now have two control points here in this area, I'm just going to remove one. I'm still on the Add Remove Control Point. I'm going to add another one after this other right turn. I'm going to click in between there. I'm holding down, and I'm snapping it back into place. And there you go. You see the second turn over here on the left side of the screen. So let's add a few more here. I'm going to come add one here, take it, and I'm snapping it back into place. And I get my third turn there. You'll notice that I now have a control point here, which looks to be in the middle of an intersection. And some of you might be had some experience. Sometimes if a control point is in the middle of an intersection, it won't really recognize it. So I'm just going to remove that. Another issue you might notice is that sometimes when you're adding these, depending on how well you're doing it, you may get these little tiny little turns in there. Which for the most part are fine, but if you don't want those in there, what you can do is come back here, add a control point, and I will add another control point here. I will click in between there, still holding down. Now I release, and I've got my straight line right there. Why don't we add a couple more here for practice? I'm going to come here and add one here. Add one here. I'm going to click, I'm going to hold, and there we go. I've got my next turn. And since that is right in the middle, I'm going to remove that control point. So that's basically all you need to do. I found the best strategy is to kind of add a control point before and after each turn. And as you go along, you'll just basically get a cue for every turn in your routes. Remember, you can also do them for straight lines here. Get that back right there, and continue on for the duration of your route. And pretty soon you will have turns for all of your entire route. So that should do it. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you on the next video.